quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan.
Well, welcome. So finally, I'm talking. I guess I just wanted to make a more fast-paced intro, and the music seemed well suited for it. So here you can see the data: 10 laps, 5 times tire degradation, fuel degradation. You saw before. I can see it right now anymore. Yeah, and you have to use, or you could only use, the medium tire and intermediates and wets. So let's see if we even need the wet tire compounds. With my qualifying lap, I managed to start as 5th. Some very short warm-up, and then we are already good to go. Stay tuned. As you could also see, I had to buy the wet tire compounds just to be on the safe side. But yeah, judging from the tire degradation rate and the fuel consumption rate, I was sure that I would have to stop at least one time. I'm having a good start here. In front of us is a Danish driver. Now focus on the Czech driver. I think it's the Czech country, the Czech flag. And I'm squeezing really narrowly by on the left side. Let's look at this again from his perspective. Gets off track, gets overtaken on the right and on the left. I was really happy that I made this move work. Alright, but now let's continue with the live action. Well, quote unquote live. This section is also very challenging. The two right-hand turns, and I've focused more on sliding into, or rolling into a a turn or braking into the turn and still applying a bit of brake if it suits. If it suits for the turn I'm turning in, to, you know, become even faster, because I finally want to make it to Class A. I've been, I think, a couple of times very close. I definitely was one time, but I think it was more than one time, and still haven't made it yet. And I think I have the skill and the capabilities to do it, but I just have to pull it off at some point. Here, going wide, very careful at the grass, and yeah, sliding into the to the S turn. And yeah, because of this technique I'm now using and becoming even braver from time to time with it, from race to race, as you could just see, as you just witnessed, I sometimes make mistakes, of course, and in this race I was struggling a little bit with that. But I'm becoming better and better, and I had to think of Verstappen. I mean, not that I'm comparing myself with him, but not really, at least. He also likes, you know, the back to be a little oversteery. I don't know if I like it, but I just like this car, the Porsche, and I think it can be an advantage for my driving style as well to use that back oversteering a little, and by applying it correctly, getting through turns more quickly. And I noticed that I could drive faster than the Danish guy, so I tried to narrow down my mistakes, to minimize them, and to get closer to be at some point able to overtake him. So I'm already in the what's the word? In the slipstream, because I'm less than 1 second behind him, and this means I can take advantage of the slipstream and get closer. But also in some turns, I don't know, the streamer The Key 25 often talks about dirty air. I don't know if it's a thing in this game. I didn't really want to believe it is, and I'm still not sure, so I don't like it. But it might be the case that there is some dirty air, and if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean the slipstream is nice when you're on straights or fast sections with fast turns, but in like slower turns you don't want to have the slipstream, because then you're not getting as much air over the aerodynamic parts of the car that you know, give you the grip, that press you on the ground, so you can drive through turns faster. So I'm showing you a little bit the view of the Danish guy. Well, it's over already. And now picture in picture for this fight. Am I able to go by now? He backs out a little. We're touching a bit. I give him the space, and managed to, yeah, take the turn quite well, and now I'm pulling away. Ooh, that was close. Could have been close. Okay, he goes into the pits. Let's take a quick look at how long he's going to take. because we're kind of in a direct fight still. I mean, I've managed to overtake him, but yeah, with the pit stops and whatever else can happen on track, you never know. Alright, fueling a bit and going back on track. So we are in lap 6 now. I wanted to not only make the intro or the start of the video more fast-paced, but the whole video. You know, so I tried to only leave the most interesting parts in the video. Yeah, sliding a little around. But I think I did it in a way that was to my advantage, as I talked about before. And yeah, at that point I almost just realized I'm, you know, going out of fuel and I really have to go into the pits. Decided also to change tires again. I don't know, maybe you could try going with one set of tires for the whole race, but then you'll struggle at, like, yeah, at this point to the end of the race, and definitely refuel, because I think if you try to fuel save and not change tires and not refuel, I think you're just too slow. And well, and maybe even if it's possible, I don't know if it's too much fun. I want to race, I don't want to manage the car and only drive as a kind of on a side note or whatever, whichever way is best to put what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, or maybe what could also work is changing the tires and not refuel. I'm not so sure though. I think it comes down to what your driving style is. My driving style is pushing and trying to be as fast as possible and having fun with that. Oh, I'm struggling here. Yeah, so I think I'd rather refuel than to fuel save and, you know, manage the car, as I said before. And maybe in the next races I will drive as fast as I can and change tires, so refuel and change tires, or maybe I'll try to not change tires, but obviously in that example refuel. There are some possibilities. Also, you could think of when to enter the pits, right? Do I stop earlier or later? Do I push at the first half or the first laps of the race, or rather in the last ones? There's a lot of different stuff you can do. But let's focus on the last meters, I'd say, of this race. I have also redesigned my car livery, or respectively made a new version where the most part is black. So now I have 3 different versions. One where the most part is white, the first one was where the most part is red, and now I have one with black. But yeah, I didn't quite like it as too much as it is in this race, so I tried a little more around after the race, and now I think I have a version that I like. But I'll probably also drive with a, you know, also liveries that aren't lining up with my channel colors, or not as much. And I will also not always drive with only my own created liveries. You'll see. You can you can have a bit of anticipation and curiousness what liveries I'll use in the next days and weeks. Yeah, so, and yeah, there we have a podium, 3rd place. And watch, look at this, the way I'm clapping. It's like S, V, W. The initials of Waldhof Mannheim, the football club I'm supporting. Currently 3rd division. But yeah, back to this race. Or the video, I managed to race myself by 2 positions. Got some money and a new roulette ticket. It will be, or probably once again be the lowest price, or one of the lowest prices. I mean, as I'm saying this, I already know, but yeah, for you it's new. Unless you're watching the video again, which of course you do. I mean, the video's great, right? Isn't it? Yeah, let's go to the garage and yeah, play the roulette, I guess. Or I don't know how you would express it in English. 2-star ticket, or yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, no surprise there. Yeah, but better than nothing. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, give a like, comment. I would be really happy if you did, but don't feel forced to. And then I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!